This should be a clock, hopefully anyway. And it is, there you go. Wasn't 100% sure, but it is. It says there, wooden FM radio clock, and apparently the outer casing is real wood. And I thought, oh, that's quite nice, actual real wood, yeah. So it is an FM radio and an alarm clock, and I believe it has 2 separate alarms, which is perfect for what I need it for. It's not expensive, but at the same time, it's not cheap. It's just under £28. Well, that's how much I paid anyway at the time of making this video. So yeah, just under £28, and hopefully it's quite nice and good. There she is. Have a quick look around it. I'll take that off in a minute. So alarm 1, alarm 2, 12-hour or 24-hour clock, up and down menu, snooze, on-off radio, FM radio, sleep, plus and minus on the volume. A USB for powering it up. It does have a backup apparently. Yeah, it has a backup. So if you lose power, it will remember all your settings for when the power comes back on. You know what it's like. You get a power cut during the night, the electric has come back on, and all your alarm clock is messed up. So this is one of the things I like. So it comes with a plug, which is handy. So plug, USB plug, charging plug, like your phone plug and that, so it just pulls out like that. And then that will go into there for powering it up, and you need to run your aerial somewhere. So what's this for? It says pull me. So that'd be your battery. That'd be your backup battery. So that's got a little screw in it, so I'm going to leave it alone. Low and high dim, in for charging and out for whatever. Ah, yes, and out, I remember now, out is for charging up your phone. You can actually charge your phone up for it as well. So as long as it's powered in, of course, powered up. Right, let's have a quick look at the USB cable. See how good a quality it is or not. Yeah, it feels okay, nothing special, but it feels okay. I'll have a quick measure up for you. So I've had a quick measure up, it's about 1.5 metres long, so nice length in my opinion. And will this power it up? We will see. And yes, it does. I'm going to take this little strip off. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug it into the mains, so it's got proper power, and we're going to go through some of the settings. Right, so she's plugged in, as you can see, so I've plugged her into the mains. I didn't bother undoing that, and I've had a little play about it, so I've got a better understanding on what I'm talking about. So first things first, brightness adjustment, this little baby here. So that just does your brightness, so you can have the brightness right off or on a little bit. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to put it on full power. That is full power brightness, as you can see. And like I said earlier, this battery is only for backing up all your settings. So whatever you've done on the settings and what the time is of day, that will keep hold of it if you get a power cut. Once the power comes back on, it should be all remembered and working as normal. It will not keep running with the power turned off. You will not see anything, so the alarm clock will not go off. But should the power come back on, like I said, it should carry on working as normal and remember all your settings. So I wanted to point that out to you first, just to make sure you've got a perfect understanding. So you have 2 alarms, and the way it works is you have 2 different ways of it telling you it's time to get up. You can either have it on radio, so we'll play whatever radio station you set it for, or it will give you a beep. There is no different tones, it is a set beep, whatever that beep is, and that will just be an alarm beep. And I will quickly show you how to go through that in a second. Also, we have a 24-hour clock or a 12-hour clock. Just press that once, that one there, and it will either do 24 hours, like that one, or 12-hour clock. I prefer 24-hour clock. And then you've got sleep and snooze. I think the snooze is for the alarm. I'm not sure what sleep is for. I didn't really read into that too much. I thought, what's it got to do? But like I said, I didn't read into it much. And also you have volume adjustment. So let's quickly go through the radio. The radio, if it does auto scan, will store up to 30 radio stations. And from what I can read, you cannot change the presets. Once it's saved that radio station, say for instance it saves it at number 3 and you want it at number 1, as far as I could read, you can't do that. But I could be totally wrong. But from what I can read, you can't do it. So it just does it automatically and you can't swap them about. But it does work really well. So I'm going to turn on the radio first, just so you can have a listen. We've got a bit of classical music going on there. So I'm not into classicals at the moment. So memory free, as you can see. So 4, 5, 6. Like I said, it goes up according to this, goes up to 30. I'm going to quickly go through how many it go up to. It's not showing 30, is it? That's showing 10. It might be because I haven't set up properly with the aerial yet. So it might have only just found a few channels. There is an FM radio, and yeah, you need to sort out the aerial, but I haven't done that yet because it's not going in this room, it's going somewhere else. So with the alarm, or actually let me show you how to do the clock. So to do the clock, if you want to change the time, just hold that down, it will start flashing and that will allow you to change the time. So now we've gone PM, see, like so. That's how that works. And to get that one up, press that again, and then again it's the up and down button. Yeah, easy enough to work out. Yeah. What is the time? I messed it up now. It's back now, 32. I will set it up properly for myself later. So that is that. So like I said, nice and easy. Alarm clock again, similar sort of thing. You hold the one button down with 1 or 2. I've already had to play about with it. And again, you hold number 1 down, it will start flashing. So if I want to set, say for instance, you know, 11:35 or something like that, so press it once and press that again to go to the next one, up and down. Say, what's it, 34, I'm going to set it for 35, and that is set, so press that again, and then you have the option to go from radio or beeps. I prefer the beeps. And press that again, and that is set. So alarm is now set. Now if you want to turn the alarm off, all you've got to do is press that once and it goes on, as you can see. On, off. Really simple to use, yeah, very good. Like I said, I haven't really sussed this out, so I'm guessing the snooze is for the alarm, and sleep, from what I understand, you can set a sleep so many minutes, so you can have the radio on and then after so many minutes it will turn itself off, which is a good idea. And I think it goes in like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 1.5 hours, like that. That's how I think that works. Got to have radio on first, didn't you, Yorkie? 15, there you go. And off. Good. Yeah, so that's how that works. That's quite simple. So you've got to have it on the radio, and then the sleep will do that. Yeah, brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is tell you what I think of it. Oh, actually, before we do that, what we are going to do now is see if it will charge up my phone. Right, my phone is fully charged, but it should still work, or it should come up and say it's charging, okay? So I'm going to let go off dim, and I have a USB connection here, or cable. It's quite a long one actually. Oops. So basically you plug that into there, like so. Don't forget, you will need electrics for this. It will not work off a battery thing. And plug that into there. And there you go. Well, it's on 100%. I was meant to do it on less, but I forgot and I charged it up. But yeah, that is that working. As you can see, that is charging it up. I'll tell you what, I'll go and get my wife's phone and we will test it on there as well. I'm sure she's been using her phone. Right, I have my wife's phone. Let's see if she works on here. It should do. Can't see no reason why it shouldn't. It has the same sort of connection. And there you go, see? I like that, it's very good. That's very impressive. Not seen that before. Yeah, so there you go, so that is charging up the wife's phone. So is it worth the money? Well, if you're looking for an alarm clock with 2 different alarm settings and something that plays radio or FM radio as well, and can even charge up your phone if you need it charged up at the same time, and yeah, I mean, it only costs around about £28. So it's not expensive, and like I said at the beginning, I will stick a link in the video description in case you want to go and check it out. So yeah, it's really down to preference, isn't it? It's nice, the radio works really well. Like I said, I haven't set it up properly, I haven't done the aerial, but I like it. Easy to use. It took me a little while to understand how to do all the settings, because you have to hold some buttons down and some you don't. I didn't talk about the volume control, but obviously up and down, hopefully that's obvious to everyone. You just plus or minus. So yeah, I think it works really well. Sound quality, again, it's a little radio. I wasn't expecting it to be fantastic, but it's okay. You can hear everything nice and clear. So yeah, it gets my thumbs up, and let me know if it gets your thumbs up or not, or what you think of this little radio. And with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.